Hello, Chuck here, and I hope that you are having a fantastic day today. I think as a society we need to do a better job of admitting when we're not really good at something. And I'm going to admit that to you today. I am really bad about giving props and thanks to those who have given me some sticker swag. I think I've announced most of these. Don's Lawns, thank you so much. Jimmy Lewis, really awesome Jimmy Lewis. He's actually one of the, I sent some emails out. I think I said this before, and he actually has corresponded via email and Facebook Messenger back and forth a few times. So really appreciate Jimmy Lewis. And I actually have some more that I've just been holding on to. So go ahead and put those up right now. Florida Lawns, thank you for the swag. Lair Lawn Care. Sorry if I mispronounced the name, brother. The Southern Reel Mower. I'll actually go ahead, and if these folks have a YouTube channel, I will link to their YouTube channel below. If not, I'll link to their Instagram, because I know that they have Instagram. Derek Merrill of the Lazy Lawns. Just recently actually started the whole Movember, M-O-W-Vember challenge. And last but not least, the superhero of the lawn care community, Striper Man. Like I said, I'm really bad at getting them on there straight. But if you want to swap stickers, please feel free to just message me. I'll gladly swap stickers with you. I will do a better job of, giving a shout out or whatever to those who have given me stickers, tag them on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Or if you just want a free sticker, please send me a message. I will gladly send you one of my stickers without, you don't have to send me anything back. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's video. In this video, I'm actually going to be applying the second application of X-Start fertilizer. Now, Alan Hain, the lawn care nut, you've probably heard of him, he actually has a bunch of material already out on this. But essentially what you do is when you do your seeding, you put down 3 pounds per thousand of the X-Start. And then 3 weeks later, you put down another 3 pounds per thousand. Then another 3 weeks or 4 weeks after that, you can go ahead and apply whatever fertilizer you want at whatever rate you want. So this, we're gonna be doing the second application. So over on the main lawn, it's going to be about 7.5 pounds. And then on the strip, it's going to be the 3 pounds. On top of the X-Start, what I'm going to be doing is applying that homemade, not really homemade, but that humic acid concentrate. But I will also be mixing in some of this fish and kelp blend because that's supposed to be really good for it, and I want to give it a try. So I'll be applying that as well. And then I have a little bit of a touch-up seeding project that I'm going to be doing over here on the strip. There are some areas that just aren't growing in, they're not going to grow in, and so I'm going to be fixing those areas. I'm going to show you my process on how I'm going to do that. And let's go ahead and do that before I put down all this fertilizer. So let's start that project. So for my seeding touch-up, what I'm going to need is this garden weasel. It's already dirty and muddy because we've had about a little over an inch and a quarter of rain within the last 3 to 4 days. And now we're gonna have another 4 days where we're in the clear of rain. So now is a good time to go ahead and throw down seed and fertilizer and not have to really worry about wash away. So I need this garden weasel. I obviously need my seed, which I still have some left over. Turf type tall fescue from the seed superstore when I did my original seeding. And then obviously after that, we'll go ahead and do the X-Start. But I'm also going to be using some bags of topsoil that I got at Lowe's. So let's just go ahead and actually, now that I've shown this dirty garden weasel to you, let's go ahead and just so it's probably not easy to tell. I actually broke up some of these areas, and there's some seed here, but this seed has been here for almost 8 days, and it hasn't germinated, so it probably won't germinate. The fescue here from the seed superstore usually does it in 5, and I haven't seen any signs of life. But you can kind of tell I've already broken up the ground, and we had 1/4 of an inch of rain yesterday, and it was much more rough than this. And you can see it's the rain really already eroded it. Something about this clay topsoil, it just doesn't hold form. It erodes very easily. I did more along here, and you could barely tell. Up there, up here, it held its form a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be applying these bags of topsoil that I got at Home Depot to these balder areas, and then take the garden weasel and work them into the soil a little bit, sort of mixing it in. Hopefully that gives this soil, this topsoil that I applied, which I really like, but like I said, it erodes and it compresses and it condenses and it compacts really easily. And so in these bald areas that have been going, when I actually took the garden easel a little bit yesterday and tried to work it in, it wouldn't, even though it had rained an inch like a day before, it was so compact that the garden easel was just mainly rolling on the top, and it really wasn't breaking up any ground. That's how easy this stuff compacts. I don't know if that's the soil I got or that's just clay soil in general. So hopefully using this topsoil mixed in with the clay a little bit will help give it a little more give and give the seed a chance to actually develop and get roots in there and actually stick in the area. Because it compresses and condenses and compacts so easily, the seed, it just turns into like a little piece of clay, and it just sort of washed away and pushed into little piles and clumps. Now I'm going to take just the back of this garden rake and just sort of work it in here a little bit before I put the garden easel on it, or the garden weasel, not easel. Although doing this, I feel like Bob Ross, so maybe it is an easel. So for seed, what I'm going to be using, as I'm prone to do from time to time, I'm actually gonna change the script, so to speak. So what I'm going to be putting in this bucket is 2 parts of what's left of my tall fescue blend from Seed Superstore, and then mixing that with some perennial ryegrass. I got this perennial ryegrass at Ace hardware store. It is, what is it? Well, it's 3 varieties of perennial ryegrass, and it's a 0.02 weed seed. Everything else is really good, no noxious weeds. Tested this past August, so it's good. 90% germination rate. So I'm gonna try it. You know, I'm only gonna do that on the strip. I'm not gonna put any more seed down on the main lawn, just on the strip. And so I just wanna see, you know, why not? The strip has always given me problems, so I'm gonna just try it. May work, maybe not, who knows? It's worth a shot, right? So it's gonna be 2 to 1, tall fescue to perennial ryegrass. these are the kind of things I'm trying to avoid and you want to avoid after seeding. Although it's been a few weeks, it's still very wet because of all the rain we've had. And I've left a nice footprint right there where I sunk right into the ground. And there's another one down there somewhere. So just be very careful. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is roughed in there. Kind of want it to disappear, but not too bad. You still want to see some poking through. You just want to mix it in a little bit. Seed to soil contact, that's the name of the game. So last but not least is we're going to be applying my humic concentrate and this fish and kelp blend and put over the yard. For the fish and kelp, I got this on Amazon. I want to say it was like $30. It's a gallon, and it is 2 ounces per gallon. And so a gallon of water is supposed to cover 1,000 square feet. So over here on the strip, I'll put 2 ounces of this. I'm gonna apply 5 ounces per 1,000 of this stuff. So it's gonna be 5 ounces of this to 2 ounces of the kelp. My ortho dial and spray. Get it on the right side here. Ooh, wow, that stuff is, it's like fish food, which makes sense. That is it for the X-Start applications. I mean, you could probably throw it down whenever you want. It doesn't have a whole lot of nitrogen to it, so I mean, you'll get some green up and stuff like that, and it's more of a, a long-term release thing. But at least for this year, that is it for the X-Start. Here, probably the week before Thanksgiving, it is actually October 27th today. So by the week before Thanksgiving, I'm going to actually apply some Milorganite, because everyone's talking about Halloween domination. They want to dominate on Halloween. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. I'm not ever home on Halloween because I have this candy trail event at work that I'm in charge of, so I got to deal with that. So I don't really decorate for Halloween, but I am going for Thanksgiving dominations. The first year that my family were hosting Thanksgiving. It's actually the first year that my wife and I are hosting Thanksgiving at our house, and so I want to have just this beautiful lawn for Thanksgiving. So the week before, if I apply some Milorganite, it's going to be glorious. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Did you use X-Start? What did you think of it? What is your starter fertilizer of choice? But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. You have an awesome rest of your day, and God bless.